What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are looking at FUT Champ Highlights Part 1 and we have two new additions to the team. One being a starting 11 player and one being a super sub. And the starting 11 player, as you clearly can see, is your boy Topher. He did replace Klosterman. Nothing wrong with Klosterman at all. I didn't even sell him. He's literally sitting on the bench right now. It's just I wanted to try a new player out, you know, see how he is still to this very day. Because when I reviewed Topher, my God, he was good. He was very, very good. His tackling ability, I loved it. I really did. But when I used him in FUT Champs, interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what EA did. Listen, alright, when I reviewed that card, the tackling ability was there. The reach was there. The interceptions, the ball was sticking to the guy's feet. But now, all of a sudden, as soon as I'm using him in FUT Champs, like a few months later, let's say, I'm seeing balls bounce off this guy like there's no tomorrow. Every time I went in for a tackle, boys, it would just go straight back to my opponent. Every time I go for an interception, it would go straight back to my opponent. There's obviously still good things about Topher, one being his height. The fact that, he can win the majority of the headers, and you are going to see a cheeky corner tactic that I did actually do with him, and it was so overpowered. But let's actually talk about Diarta as well, because we didn't use him. We literally played 30 games of FUT Champs and didn't use him a single time because I forgot he was on my bench. Like, I've got these players like Ronaldo, I've got these players like Neymar, these players like Mbappe, you know, and I know, all of them can last for the whole 90 minutes. You could obviously question on a Neymar a little bit, but for me, he does last. Either way, Diarta was just one of those players that I completely forgot I actually bought. So it's like, I completely forgot he was on the bench and I ended up not using him for the whole of the weekend league. Now, I am hoping Diarta does go up to an 87 overall because he still hasn't had his upgrade. And I believe they've actually got like 2 games remaining. So hopefully they can get that upgrade and I can use an 87 overall Diarta. And the reason, by the way, I got Diarta into the team is simply because how poor I was at defending him. Like, it was so annoying. Every time I would go in for a tackle against him, go in for a perfect tackle, let's say, he would always get the ball back. So I said, you know what? Enough is enough. Everyone's getting these rebounds with this Diarta card. I want my rebound. So I bought him to be as a super sub. And yeah, I did end up using him. Which, we'll see what happens next week. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be using him a fair bit next week. And we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting him to be exactly the same how my opponents play with him. Because if he is, you already know he's going to be overpowered. Either way, going up against the next guy, we are going to see Diarta talking about him. Renato Sanchez, I see Hernandez. And then I see a card that I don't believe I played this year. Road to the final, Draxler. Road to the final, Draxler. When was the last time you even saw that card? Like, was that card an SBC? Was that a card you can buy on the market? I literally have no idea. Did I even review that card? That's what I'm trying to question. Did I even review that card? Because I literally cannot even remember him being in the game. Let alone, having a road to the final card. Either way, your boy Zidane is chilling in that striker position. He's trying to mess around with Zidane. Your boy, Team of the Year Kimmich is not taking any of it. Look at CR7 though. My God. My God, this gold CR7 still does work. Like, it doesn't matter who he comes up against. The guy will still do it against literally anyone. But look at this through ball. An outrageously good through ball. Marcus Rashford, 1v1 against Team of the Year Neuer, and he is going to slot it home. Mbappe on the ball, going to pass it to CR7. Going to see Mbappe's movement, but I'm going to ignore it in a way. Fakes around the corner. Look at it. Look at it. Just a little, close quarter dribbling. And I see Neymar wide open all the way at the top. I pass to him, go for the near post finish, and we get the goal. CR7 over to Mbappe, scoop turn just to get the angle for the pass. Once again, your boy Gold CR7 is chipping the keeper. I'm telling you, the guy is still good to this very day, but I do low-key want to upgrade him. I don't want to get the 95, I want to get the 94, one of those cards, just to see how big of an upgrade it really is, because it's a lot of coins. It is a lot of coins to put into a single player. But it's like, I want to see how he actually, how much better he actually is. Like, obviously, if I don't see a difference between the two, I'm just going to go back to the gold card. But it'll be hard to not see a difference between a gold card and a 95 rated inform CR7. So yeah, most likely I won't probably be going back. But it's a lot of coins to put into a single player. But we'll see. I'm hoping to get him next week. but I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. It kind of depends on how much he goes for on the market. Either way, we are going to make it 3-0 under 20 minutes. This guy is going to end up rage quitting. What a team, by the way. Your boy FUT Birthday Hermoso, a new card in there. You got Zerbio, Ronaldinho. You got Bruno to get Neymar on full chemistry. I see Neymar making that beauty of a run, and I'm just going to wide ball him. Let's see if we can take... who is this? Oh, is that left? I can't pronounce his name. I'm going to be real. I cannot pronounce his name. It's the left back from the La Liga, but no chance of pronouncing it. Going up against this team up next, I see a Prime Cantona. Trust me, every time I look at Prime Cantona, I kind of get scared a little bit, you know, because his physicality bullies some of my defenders, and it's really, really, like, weird to see, but it's like, it kind of makes sense at the same time. But this guy gets an extremely, and I mean an extremely jammy goal. Extremely jammy, and he makes it 1-0. So I'm out here thinking to myself, okay, this guy's 1-0 up. I definitely need to focus up. CR7 on the ball. Gonna pass it to Mbappe. Gonna see what I can actually do here. Scooped around a corner. There's too many players. There's way too many players. Look at me trying to break down his like players, and I eventually get it. I eventually get the angle for the shot, for the goal. But trust me, this guy defensively, I remember this game, he was solid, and I was like, how can a player be this good at defense? Like, I was trying to do my skill moves, he was defending against it. I personally feel like a lucky penalty, because he, I think, read the LAKEY to cancel, so he should have like probably tackled it, but we get it either way. We make it 2-1 with the penalty. This guy pauses the game and he leaves. I was like, hold up a second. You're a good player, bro. You could have came into that game easily. You know, like, you're only 1 goal down. But he ends up leaving. Listen, I'm not complaining if someone leaves against me. It's just like, I don't know why he did it. Either way, Neymar, we are going to make it 1-0 very early off. This guy had a very nice team. He had that 95 overall Benzema. And look who's through on goal. And look who scores. I'm telling you, since this guy has came into this game, I have hated every minute of playing against him. Every single minute. The amount of bounces, the amount of stuff he gets away with is absolutely ridiculous. But this guy gets a red card with Marcelo, and he leaves the game. He leaves the game because he gets a red card with Marcelo, and it's 1-0, making me not actually get the W for that. But moving on, we are going to see a CR7. We are going to see a Butra. I see my boy Alfonso Davis making that overlapping run. We are going to see what we can do. I kind of fake it. Do you see how precise, by the way? Do you see how precise those step overs were? Like, those step overs have to literally be perfect. And if it's not perfect, we go out of play. You know, it's simple as that. But what a finish by Neymar as well. Kimmich, in a situation that you don't see him in very often, but he does actually slot it home, making it 2-0. And that is going to be a rage quit once again. Moments Kluivert, Dybala, Dos Santos, which is a card I haven't seen in extremely, and I mean an extremely long time. But either way, Mbappe to CR7, gonna drop, I don't know who that is. CR7 still gonna try to create the angle. Like, look at this. Look how much I have to do to just create a single angle with a player. Like, it's all about these certain angles to get past these certain individuals, but I did really well to actually create it there. Mbappe on the ball, just gonna chip it to CR7. Low key, I wanted the scorpion kick. Low key. Babe, we'll take it. We'll take it. We go 2-0 up and we move. Coming to the 20th minute now. Mbappe on the ball. Going to see if I can pass the CR7. Just going to use it as a dummy. I actually feel like we get very lucky because it was red timed. Red timed. I don't even know how it goes in. If it's red timed, it's simple as that. It shouldn't go in, but I didn't obviously mean to red time it. I believe that little tackle he got right at the end, like, kind of interfered with my shot a little bit, so it kind of red timed it. It was weird, but either way, we get the goal. 13 minutes now, just going to create the angle with that simple ball roll towards the near post, and we are going to make it 1-0. Now, look at the corner tactics. This is the one thing I love from Tapsoba. Look how good he is at winning headers. Because of that height, he's literally winning headers over the majority of the defenders. So me literally hitting it to the edge of the box, heading it down to someone, it was a goal. Pretty much every single time I did it, it was a goal. So yeah, it's super overpowered tactic if you do have like a very tall player. But going up against this team, you can tell he did a lot. And I mean a lot of icon packs. And he most likely got that Baggio. Probably out of like the, the icon player pick, I think it was. When it was like mid to prime. Either way, Suka over to Cruyff. Look at Cruyff's acceleration. Is that how you're moving, Cruyff? Is that what you're doing to me? I'm going to have to bring you into this team. It's simple as that. Because if you're getting some crazy acceleration like that, I need that in my team. It's simple as that. But Neymar on the ball, going to go for that scoop turn around the corner, going to go for that near post finish, and we are back into the game. We make it 1-0. Kimmich on the ball. I see Mbappe making that crazy good run, and this is going to be against Koulibaly. We are going to use the pace to my advantage. He moves the keeper, and as soon as you see him move the keeper, obviously shoot it the other way, and it's going to be a goal. Neymar over to Mbappe. Fake shot. I'm going to see what I can do. I just do like a really bad ball roll, but I do quite good there to actually keep the ball, and I do really well to create the angle for the goal. It was a very well worked kind of chance there, but it was very odd as well, because you don't see, you know, that happen very often, let's say. Mbappe on the ball, going to see, like, what am I doing? This is how you know I was overthinking stuff, and this is how you know I was playing not the greatest. I have a wide open opportunity with Mbappe, and I fake shot the other way. Like, what am I doing? Either way, he goes for the dummy with Suka. What a turn and what an acceleration boost. Once again, the guy makes it 4-2. So I'm out here thinking to myself, right, this game is not over. He's still in this game. So I need to continue trying. Mbappe's through on goal. He moves the keeper once again towards the far post. I go near post. We get the goal. Neymar on the ball, going to pass to CR7. CR7 over to Mbappe. Going to go for that ball roll just to get away. I think it's Kyle Walker. I think it's Kyle Walker. Yeah, I think it was just to get away from Kyle Walker there, so I can create that wide open opportunity. 6-2, 86th minute. You know it's GG. Look what I do right here, by the way. This guy, he thought he was smart bringing out the keeper, so I just, you know, just played about a little bit, passed it to what's called your boy Kimmich, and he gets the goal. Going up against this team, Gold Wijnaldum. I mean, you don't see gold Wijnaldum very often. I think, is it a road to the final card? That's an 88 overall. I think it's a road to the final Wijnaldum. I think that's what he's got. Usually see that card, you know, but a gold version, you don't see that very often. Yeah, what's called Salah going to give it to Rashford. Rooney over to Rashford. 9 minutes in, by the way. 9 minutes in, and it's 1-0. Talk about kickoffs on both ends. My God. 24th minute now. Going to see that CR7 run, but I'm going to ignore it. Then going to pass it to him. Mbappe on the ball. Going to go for that directional nutmeg. I'm telling you, boys, this directional nutmeg thing, it's so broken. It's one of the most broken skill moves I have seen in FIFA. Like, it gives you such a big acceleration boost. It is ridiculous. I don't feel like it's better than the step overs. I don't feel like it is, because the step overs just... that skill move just gave you some crazy acceleration. But look at this. Once again, tap sober, gonna header the ball down. Get a bit lucky, I must admit, but that was because no one really made a run for me. You see how everyone there was literally just standing still, and Tap Sober was the only person walking towards the actual ball. That was a little bit questionable for my team, I must admit, but we end up getting the goal either way. He goes ahead and scores a Rooney, and it's 4-2. So once again, another close game. Another game that I know is guaranteed not over. So Mbappe on the ball. Going to see if I can thread CR7 in, but I'm not really going to get the opportunity. Going to go for the hill to hill. Then going to go for the hill to hill once again. I'm telling you, every time, boys, every time you see the keeper out, aim it a little bit to the right and go for a hill to hill, you're going to get past the keeper. Like, the keeper just doesn't respond to it. And even if the person moves the keeper towards that direction, you're still going to get past them. Like, they get into like a really weird animation. And look at this. Once again, Tap Sober giving us another goal, and this time it's actually him scoring it. I'm telling you, if we're talking about headers, like the heading ability, he's 100% got it. But if we're talking about stuff like tackling and interceptions, he does put in a good tackle, without a doubt. It's just the ball, for some odd reason, just kept bouncing straight off him and kept going to my opponent. And that's something that I really didn't enjoy about him. Like, I was like, how am I getting into these perfect angles? You know, he has such a high standing tackle stat as well. And the ball is still bouncing towards my opponent every single time. It's something I really didn't enjoy about him. Either way, CR7 now, gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna go for that bull roll to a scoop turn, continue just to create my angle with, you know, a hill to hill and all of that. And we are gonna get a rage quit as well. Now, going into this game, it's a very good team. Very good. You see Eusebio there. You can see Kulusevski. You see Sanchez, Bruno, Rashford. I'm actually quite surprised, by the way, that people still use the 86 Marcus Rashford. The 86 Rashford. Oh, yeah, by the way, this guy gave me a free W. Things you'll love to see. We take free Ws around here. Listen, all right? Free Ws, we take those. And that is going to be the end of part 1. And that is going to be our 15-0. Things you love to see. Listen, hey, if you're willing to give me a free W, I will take those. It's simple as that, man. I'm not gonna push a free W to a side. Absolutely no chance. But yeah, great way to start it off. 15-0. Hopefully we can continue it in part 2. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.